You are live.
Touch him off, right? Off, right? Yeah. We touch him off, right? Crick Tyson, miles and miles of capital. TV, deep freezing, David Bowie, OP. All games, gold chains, what's named and header push. And Trevor Francis track suits from a wishing ship and push. No income tax, VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Black or white, rich or poor, we'll cut prices as strong. God bless Wookie Street, viva Wookie Street, long live Wookie Street, say magnifique Wookie Street, magnifique Wookie Street, Wookie Street, Wookie Street, Wookie Street.
Oh, who doesn't like that bit at the end? Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
We
lovely-
made it. We were here.
We
made it.
I made it. Everybody's
We apologise again.
a
It's always-
lovely jubbly Thursday.
What's the point, Matt? What's the point? Apologise. It's going to
We're
happen.
never,
Yeah,
we're
I know.
never going to be on time. So always
Well,
come
we go
on
over
about
anyway.
5, 10 past. You know, because we're
We
never
go
going to be
over
on time.
anyway, so it doesn't matter, does
Yeah,
it?
don't matter. It makes you wait,
No.
doesn't it? So
Yeah.
it's a wrong way. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
So we got well, you've seen them. We've got 2 guests coming on.
Ooh.
Obviously, it'd be just
Ooh.
boring if us
Okay.
three, wouldn't it? It'd be boring if us 3, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we said about we're going to do one, just the 3 of us one night, aren't we? So we haven't.
That'd be good. Yeah, I love having the guests, but when was the last time us 3 just did one together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
we
haven't.
haven't.
Oh, no, we haven't, have we?
No.
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 We'll probably do one soon on our own. Yeah, just the 3 of us.
Up close and personal.
But I can't wait to talk to tonight's guests. Awesome.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting. Yeah, we got some
Yeah,
good ones.
I can see it. The sat in the green room there. There we go.
Yeah,
Star Wars green room. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
That's not good, you mean?
It's not
I know,
green.
but-
It's not green. I'll tell you
no,
that.
they've both got a bottle of whiskey going. Oh my lord! So
We should say the sat in Docking Bay 94.
Yeah.
Docking Bay 94. Yeah.
Docking Bay
That's a good-
94.
94. Yeah. There we go. I'll have to. Yeah. I'll have to. Yeah. Remember that one. Right. We've got people in the chat. Vern's
Oh,
here.
okay.
Oh, hello, Vern. He's waiting.
Yeah. That was like you wrote that yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, come on.
I wrote
Shabby.
that yesterday as well.
Oh,
This
it's
is-
Jason. Jason's
yeah,
always here.
Jason's
Good
always
old
here.
Jace.
Good old Jay. All right, Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Andy.
Pal.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, DTM
Yeah,
Dave's
Oh,
here.
it's Dave.
Yeah.
There's Dave.
I've been looking at his pictures of his new displays. Very nice.
Oh,
House is lovely, isn't it?
And it's got kind of a. It's not in a room. It's like a walk through, isn't it? Where you've got display. It's like
it is.
on a
It's
landing.
very
Yeah.
posh, isn't it? It's very
No,
posh.
Very posh.
It's
Oh, my
really-
days, very posh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Lord?
Ah.
There we
Oh,
go.
Lord,
Well,
hey, pal.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
The lovely
Hello
Nick.
there.
Oh, it's Nick.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Lovely Nick. There he is.
The lovely Nick. Lovely jubbly.
I've got a night with Nick coming up soon. Do you know his features that he's been doing, the shelf things he's
Oh
been
Yeah.
yeah,
doing?
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
I've waited. I'll now he's here. I'll say it now. He's here. I've waited till he's done loads of them so I can watch them all in one go. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? So
I
Can't
thought you were
wait
going
for
to do
that.
one
Chip
yourself
up.
then, Shabby. I thought you were going to do one
Yeah.
yourself then. You was talking about doing one.
no,
Yeah.
won't be as good as him. Hey, Des.
Chipo.
Chipo.
Chip, eh?
There's it.
I would just quickly like to say,
Yeah, I
everyone
know.
my 3 winners all got their gifts. They're all happy with them, so that's good.
Yeah, cheers
Sorry.
for that, Matt.
Yeah.
I think that.
You didn't
Hey,
do
Matt,
anything, did you?
have you got your
Oh,
tea
no.
cozy tonight? Have you got your tea cozy?
Hey, that tea cozy, it's on its way. It's been made.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying. Okay,
All right,
there's
oh.
new coming. New
Oh,
tea
brilliant.
cozy.
Tea
Yeah.
cozy.
Can I just say as well, happy birthday to our Jack, Django Unbrained.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, pal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
birthday.
he's
Send it to Dan on
12.
Facebook. Yeah.
He's 12.
12.
Well, no,
Wait, he's always in the pub. He's a bit.
I feel like, pal.
yeah. No, is he 20, 22? 21,
He's a young,
22?
young guy.
Young guy.
Yeah, he's got his life
Oh,
ahead
to
of
be
him.
22 again,
Oh,
eh?
he's got his
I know,
life
yeah.
ahead of him. All that Black Series he can collect.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Oh, you watched the Family Guy Star? Oh yeah. What was it called? The Family Guy Star Wars one.
Oh, was it
Blue Harvest.
Something.
And
Yeah.
and something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And It's a Trap. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
there you
trap.
go.
Yeah.
It's a Trap. Girlfriend in Perth.
Monkey D.
Yeah.
Monge 2, Marky
Oh yeah,
D.
we're doing it. Chateau
Oh, it's-
Neuf de Paris.
Yeah, it's got to be a bit of
That's all
a
I can say.
yeah. I mean, do they? I imagine the guys watching in the States, they must get Only Fools and
Only
Horses
Fools.
on. They must get on BBC America.
I don't think it's over. No, it's not on BBC America.
Oh, isn't it?
What?
No.
Oh.
How can you like Christmas and stuff? How can you?
The thing about it, I think it's definitely a British thing, and the reason I say that is look at some of the jokes in there. They ain't going to last
Yeah.
over here. It's
Yeah.
not going to
I
happen.
mean, they did
Yeah.
that. They did that special episodes when they went to Miami, didn't they? That was.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh,
one
that
day
might
we'll
go.
Oh, that was when Rodney won the competition, wasn't it, for jury?
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
it was-
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
On the quiz show as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Hey,
We'll
Christian.
get him on Twitter one day. I'm breaking him. I am.
Just voted the only one. Come on, watch it.
Nothing like a good old moan, is
Come
there?
on, Rodders.
Oh, come on, Rodders. Yeah. I
Hello,
did put a,
Daniel.
there we go.
Hey, Daniel's not made a video for a while.
No. Yeah, we've never seen one of those little
See?
There we go.
dioramas. Is you've got a new
Yeah.
one on the go, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Cat. Hello,
Oh, Kat.
Cat.
Hello, Kat.
Hello,
Oh,
Luke.
Luke
Good
as
evening.
well.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
We say, I was saying Nick's here. We got a play. Nick's got a live stream this Saturday, isn't he? He's got the legends on.
Oh, yeah.
He's got Fly Guy, Jesse,
Jesse,
Jesse.
Blacked
and
Out.
Blacked Out.
Blacked Out's on, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of
Johnny.
guys.
Johnny,
Yeah.
Johnny. There we go. Oh, and Greg.
We're not legends yet, so we're not that far yet. So we didn't
No.
get invited, but maybe one.
Legends. I don't know about legends.
Legends, yeah.
I am.
Right, Ed, there we go.
Yeah.
Dave's here.
Hello, Dave.
Right, Dave. Right, Dave.
Right, Dave.
Right, Dave.
Dave.
Oh,
All right, Dave.
Right. That's a bit of a tribute to
Oh,
There's a lot of Daves. There's a lot of Daves here, isn't there?
that's the voice,
All
didn't
right,
he?
Dave.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave.
Danger Mouse. Is that on your t-shirt? Danger Mouse.
Well, it's
Yeah.
what's his name? Yes, he does the voice, didn't he, to Danger Mouse?
Yeah, he
Sure
does,
did.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, Rick. Nice to
Hey,
see you,
Rick.
pal. Oh, this is awesome. Everybody's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
'cause there's no
cool. I like them. I like your videos, pal. They're good. I think you're very
there's
talented.
there's no football tonight, so we decided to do a Thursday one. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I know.
All
Yeah,
right, that's it.
Well, no, the reason also I'm going at my mum's tomorrow.
He's
for the
going to his
first time.
mum's.
I haven't seen my mum in nearly 20 months. If she's watching, all right, then.
Wow, 20
He's
months.
going to have,
Yeah.
have a rummage in his loft, don't you, Tez? I think have a rummage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a loft video because I've got some the rest of my vintage boxes and things, and so yeah.
Ooh, it's going
It's the same. I mean, I agree with you in a way. My mum and our size, they come here every year, but I've not seen them for years because of the COVID. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What, 42 carat?
Long hat. Brother from another mother.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice. Then I'll have to catch that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of Little Britain style.
You couldn't though, because it's like we were saying before. You couldn't remake Only Fools because of all the jokes and stuff. And I mean,
No,
it's
you
only
couldn't do it.
it's funny and all that. I mean, it will always be, especially to us Brits, it will be close to our heart forever. But if you tried to remake it and half those jokes were gone, it wouldn't be the same, would it? It just
No.
no,
they
it
can't, no.
couldn't do.
I don't think there's like an American equivalent, is there?
No, there isn't. Sanford and Son was Steptoe and Son.
That's right. They did, didn't they?
All in the Family was Till Death Do Us Part. Three's Company was what's the one?
Who's
The
the
guy
what?
with the two girls over here. So it's funny that because
Robin
when I came
Smith.
over here, when I came over, I noticed that it always says based on the British TV show at the end, and I'm wow, Because you watch, when I first got to America, you watch these shows, you're like, I've seen this before.
Oh.
And then that's why.
Evening, Salacious.
Salacious. I've noticed Salacious is on social media. He's higher case, lower case.
Yes,
Oh,
very
nice.
hard to do that.
Like,
Isn't it?
it's looking like that.
I know. It's because he's a monkey lizard. He's got like little tiny hands.
Yeah.
There you go.
Salacious, how's Randy Pink Bits? Is he doing all right? He always looks stunned.
Yeah.
Is he still
Oh
stunned?
no! Yeah, you're right, Chris. You'd be like, all right, Mum, love you.
That's his mate, Randy Pink Bits. Yeah, that's one of his mates. Yeah, he's got loads of mates, Salacious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. Those monkey lizard army, massive.
Smuggler's not too far off. I'm sorry. He's got his family. All right, Mum, gonna go in the attic. Bye. I caught up a bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I see Salacious is doing his own little live streams now.
Yeah,
He's doing one-to-ones. Yeah.
I checked the other day. He's got one booked. It says live in 48 days.
Yeah,
I'm like, my God, that's forward thinking. 48 days.
There's a live stream every night, every hour, nearly, isn't there now? So
crazy. Yeah. He's awesome, but it's crazy. Do you know what I mean? You miss so much.
Can't watch them all. You can't watch them all.
No. Right. Should we? Has anybody got anything? Do you want to?
Oh yeah, a few things.
Plonk on the screen.
You've got a couple of bits.
Oh, let's get them out then. There we go.
Well, we had our lovely guest the other week, Dave Toy Polloy was.
Dave was awesome,
if you're watching Dave, and he sent us a few little bits.
Nice to him, man.
Got me badges, and he's got me.
Which cards did you get? He's got lots of variations.
I got a card. Yeah.
Oh.
Some badges. I'll have to stick them on my hat.
Yes, stick them on my hat.
Stick on my hat. Or on my cozy.
Yeah. Mine came pretty quick as well, Matt, considering he sent them from England to over here.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's alarm's going. Can you hear it?
No.
I've got a replacement. Pack from Star Action figures because I had a massive crease along here, and I sent pictures. And I got it today. They sent me a replacement free of charge, no postage. So that was good of them. So
did you have to send the other one back?
Yeah, I sent the other one back. They sent me a free, like label, prepaid thing.
Hey,
so
my Audi's got scratches on.
Oh, I don't know if you'll better send that back. Yeah, it's a bit worn, isn't it?
It's a bit old anyway.
And of course I picked up one of these for tenner.
Your video was really good on it.
Oh, these are brilliant, aren't they? So for army building. So one of the best figures probably they've come out with. So for a while, clever. Yeah, that's it for me.
One of the best. Oh, right then. Have you got an elephant? Shabby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love this. I went to the thrift shop. I made a video of it and put it up, but that's awesome.
I can't see it.
No, that's not dead.
It's invisible. I can't see it.
Was it a wine glass?
But it's by Funko. I didn't know Funko made stuff like this.
Oh, I've gone.
Wow.
Oh, I got that. And then I don't collect Mego, but there's no way you're going to turn down this.
Oh, but yeah, Willy Wonka.
Oh,
absolutely! I've never, like I said, I've seen thousands of goals to it. Now Dave at Vintage, he's got a few of them, and he like the original ones.
Yeah.
But I just saw it and I thought, oh, that's awesome. Do you know what I mean? So I got that, and Dollar Tree are doing these, and Super Awesome got them, and I got picked up a few of them as well. It's the Masters of the Universe for $1.
Oh, the minis. They're the mini ones.
Oh, they're not bad, are they? For $1?
They're cute, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Transformers ones that you lads are getting now, but you lads in England are getting the Transformers ones on a card. We got them in a bag. We got them in a baggie. So, so there's, man, I've got to pick up He-Man and Skeletor yet, and Merman. But for $1, what's that? 75p.
That's nothing. It's good, isn't it?
Nothing, is it? So they look nice on the shelf. So that's what I got.
Wow, good stuff. I haven't got much to. I've been. Hold on, who's on it? Oh, there we go. Oh, Jonathan, he gave me a shout out the other day on Twitter. He was my 500th subscriber.
Oh, brilliant!
I subscribed to him as well. Your recommendation, Terence. I subscribe to him.
Yeah, I have as well.
Thanks, Jonathan. That was good. Thank you very much. Right, I've got some daft stuff. Look, I've made an official Universal Shabby reviews carry case. I made
very nice.
Available absolutely nowhere. So there you go.
Available nowhere.
I used to have a watch. A watch came in it. There you go. And I got. I got Tank Girl. Saw it in books, like in a second-hand shop the other day. I thought, I just love Tank Girl. Jamie Hewitt, remember that? Great artwork. Yeah, very, very 90s, that one.
Is that corpse dangling off her helmet or something else? It was very weird.
Bullets. Well, it's all set in Australia. Remember the movie? Remember the movie Tank Girl? The movie?
Vaguely. It wasn't very good, was it? If I remember.
No. I got these as well off Dave.
No.
Toy Ploy. I got the badges behind me.
I thought when he sent that collector, it was the rule book for collecting.
I did as well.
I did as well.
The rule book.
Yeah,
he sent us a blank. It's a blank copy of the rule, but there's nothing in it. So.
I picked up 2 Sega games, Mega Drive games.
No.
What's it called? Galaxy Force 2. That's a bit like
you did get another game, didn't you? From
sorry, it's in the Mega Drive downstairs. I was sorry. Yeah, Matt sent me Splatterhouse 2. Sorry, it's down. I was playing it before and I've not. Sorry, Matt. Right. Thank you for that, Matt.
And it's called Splatterhouse 2.
Yeah, it's like
see that, to be honest, lads.
and I've been posting them on Twitter. I have been buying GoBots.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, they were a bit of a joke, weren't they, when you were a kid?
Oh, I love them. They were easy to change. They were easy to change and play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the rudder.
No.
Shabby, you'd be able to change them into.
Oh God, yeah, Shabby. And I'm getting these off eBay. They you get the combiners, transformer combiners.
Yeah.
You get, I've got all of them. Like, you get those guys to combine this, but the GoBots did something called Puzzlers.
Yeah.
And these are 2 which combine. So I think I need 5 other ones to make.
A police car, another police car, and the middle one, and something else.
There's a police car. There's a pickup car. So
the Puzzlers, that's the Lamborghini Countach, isn't it? That Puzzler there, the yellow one.
Oh God, yeah, it's like
mine that. It's quite cool.
Yeah, but when you transform it, though, it is a bit like.
It's a bit naff, is it? Always were a little bit naff.
I mean, we had more imagination when we were kids.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, he's got a pair of flares on. Look, hey man, I got a pair of flares on, man. Yeah. So there we go. But yeah, nothing new, nothing modern for me this week. Really, no. So right, that's me. So
damn.
Let me get remove my.
Tez is gone. That's it, just me and Shabby.
Welcome.
How do we get the guests? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we'll get the guests on. So first, drum roll. We have there we go. We have SITHLORD229 on. Lovely. Hold on, let me get him on. There we go. Here he is, the legend.
Hey.
There he is. Look at this.
Hardened YouTuber.
Good old Steven.
I know.
I'll let you shower me with compliments for a little bit longer.
I like it. Yeah, we'll throw them at you.
It doesn't happen very often.
He's even hosting the show. I'll sit back.
There you go.
So now these 3 are out of the way. Now it's my show.
That's moving down. So everybody, I guess there's a lot of questions going to be popping up in the chat. And we've got, well, everybody knows I made a bloody trailer, didn't I? So you're gonna,
everyone knows who's coming on.
Yeah,
they've known for about 2 or 3 days, Tez.
I know. We've got the Queen on tonight. The Queen of England.
That was neat.
Yeah, we've got Ross. Here he is.
Hey,
aficionado Star Wars actor.
It's the second time now.
Ross's old hat now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got. I can see he's got his feet up. He's just like, regular. This is
regular. Yeah.
How is everybody?
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Roast in a great mood. I've missed this. It feels like ages since we've done it now.
Well, we only missed a week, didn't we?
Only missed a week.
I know, but it just sort of like, really getting hyped up today. I finishing work. And, oh God, I can't wait for tonight. Just sitting here with mates and stuff in it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great video.
So I'd like to show you all something, if that's all right.
Well,
please.
So when you're little, when you're little, like 8 and 10, you go through all different types of toys. 1 minute you like this, and the next minute you like that, and it's as a parent, it's hard to keep up because it's like, for example, they're into Minions, so you buy Minions, but then they don't like it. Well, my little boy is 8, and he was banging to SpongeBob, loved SpongeBob. So went out and got some SpongeBob stuff. So he wrote me a letter, right? And if I can go on big screen a sec, Tez.
All right, here we go.
This is off my 8-year-old boy. I don't think he likes SpongeBob anymore.
oh my gosh. Well,
he's got Conquer, right?
Right. So I asked Jen, I went, hang on a minute. Apparently he was meant to say freaking, but
yeah. It's
SpongeBob is done. So I don't think he likes SpongeBob anymore.
Oh wow.
He doesn't like a bit of SpongeBob.
What does he like?
He likes Godzilla. That's what we're into now, Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla. Yeah.
God, yeah. I did a marathon the other day, watched all 3. The King Kong's, it's not the best one, is it?
I don't mind it. Listen, they are, aren't they? They just, fights are awesome.
Yeah, the fights are good. Yeah.
Go on, Daniel, get him. Look, right there. Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. I love him. Absolutely. Oh, no, other side there.
So, Steve, have you got, what's your next sort of content coming out? What's the next thing you're reviewing?
So all being well, the next thing that I'm planning on chucking out is I've got a bit of a, not a video series as such, but a bit of a 2-part going on. Because I've got a couple of bits and pieces to show off from, I don't know if you guys have heard of the company, but Fan Home UK. They've been putting out, they're pretty much like sort of D'Agostini sort of stuff. And they've been putting out over the past few weeks the magazine subscriptions from the Build Your R2D2 and the Build the Bus thing.
Like the X-Wing thing, yeah.
So I've got a couple of videos coming up on the R2D2 stuff that I've received so far, and then the bus collection as well. Probably look at doing the first couple of issues of that, and then it's back to some figures, because it's been about I think about a month or so since I've last done a video, and which has been a bit of a drought for me recently. I've been chucking them out non-stop, but I've been on a bit of a unofficial hiatus over the past month or so.
Is that because you can't find figures, Steve, or is that just because you took a break?
You what, sorry?
Is that because you can't find the figures, or is that because you just took a break?
Oh no, I've been finding the figures. I think I've got a big box under my desk that's full of empty boxes ready. There's just pure backlog of reviews. It's just finding time. I haven't had the time over the past few weeks to get stuff done. So it's
nice.
Just time to chuck it back out, really.
I mean, for the amount of many years you've been on YouTube, you think you would probably get a little bit fed up after a while. Because when did you start YouTube? Was it when you were like 15 or something, or was it younger?
I'd been about 15, 16, 2008.
Yeah.
I've been out at 13. So,
Can you imagine, man, if you lost it online and the knee bends, I'm fucking singing it!
2008, Matt had hair then.
Wow. Sammy was slim. Bloody hell. Tell you that.
Really, I don't know where it's gone.
Yeah. So what sort of, I mean, we've really been doing it, Matt's been doing about 2 years, I've been doing about a year and a half, and Shabby's about the same, aren't you? So
about a year. About a year and 1 month now,
Yeah.
No, tell them the 28th of June is my year on YouTube. 28th. So what's the day? 24th, 25th.
I told you to, mate. I was like, Shabby, you got to make a video. You're dead for me.
I know it's weird that you know, and now I look like doing it. I really enjoy it, but it's funny that I never would have thought me being YouTube. I'd have sat there watching you lot do it. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny, isn't it? Because you know we've all watched Steve and stuff over the years, and you know he's on the show. So yeah, did you get sort of like dips where you just go, I can't be bothered? Because I do.
Pretty much, yeah. I think that's where I'm at now, to be honest.
Well, you know,
like I say, you get to that point where like sometimes it's one of those things like the mood will just take you, if you know what I mean. It's like you'll just think, oh, do you know what? I fancy banging some content out, so you'll sit and you'll do it, and you'll do them back to back, and you'll post them up and you'll film them and you'll post them up and you'll film them, and then after a bit you start, actually I want to break for a bit. I just want to just chill out and not do it, and you know I want to come home from work and not shoot a video. I want to come home from work and watch TV for a bit. So that's where I'm at. I'm just in a bit of a lull at the minute. But it'll come back.
It's weird because I haven't made a video like when I was moving last month. I didn't make a video for about 3 or 4 weeks, and I got about 20, 25 subs. I've made 3 videos in 2 weeks, and I got 1.
That makes sense.
Weird.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Ross. I mean, I know you've made a few little small movies.
Yeah,
like, you know, the massive Disney movies and stuff. But like, would you ever consider like doing a YouTube channel yourself? Or I mean, you appear a lot on streams and podcasts.
I have actually thought about it. I mean, I'd have to. Well, it's sort of like a question and answer sort of thing. Possibly even have, if they're up for it, the other Wookiees on there, like maybe like a Wookiee sort of like evening of question and answers. That'd be quite nice.
That sounds awesome. That sounds good.
I've only really been doing this since last May through lockdown, and I thought it was nice to still keep myself out there as such, and sort of get in contact and things, and doing like the podcast and interviews and things. It's been really nice. So you never know. It's an idea. It's an idea.
What's the official word for a gathering of Wookiees? There must be what is the official? When they say I don't know what you have to come up with something. I guess.
Yeah. A swarm of furry bits.
Furry bits.
Furry bits.
A Wookiee, I don't know.
A braid. I don't know. You could call it
a braid. A weave of Wookiees. Yeah.
That'd be nice. I mean, it'd just be nice to like just have an evening with us all together, because I'm already sort of seen them in 17 months, sort of thing. So.
What about the Kashyyyk Collective? There you go. There's a good one.
The Kashyyyk Collective.
There you go. See? There you go. That was me. I named it.
Collectors, look at him. Yeah. I come up with 30 bits and he comes up with something posh. Very nice.
Well, what's better?
Jabby's fairy bits.
Sounds better.
But have you got any? I guess everything's sort of opening up again. Have you got any sort of conventions, Star Wars? What are you going to? Or
I'm lucky to go to an event in Chelmsford this weekend called it's a shop called Geek Retreat, and they do lots of board games and toys and things, and myself and Chris Bunn, who was the original stormtrooper from New Hope, will be there. So
he's one who banged his head, isn't he?
That'd be nice. But a couple more coming up later on the year, so it's lovely to get back. It's meeting the fans, and the fans becoming a way like an extended family in a way, because we're all sort of like there for the same thing, and it's just a joy to meet the fans, young and old, and just everything Star Wars. But it's not just Star Wars that they're there for. I mean, there's other things I've done, and it's just nice to get back to some sort of normality after all this time.
Yeah. But Steve, you and Ross going to is it Echo based their convention, Matt? What's it called? Echo
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to it, but it's one that's on my list. I've missed out on last few that have been since I've become aware of it, but it is one that's on the list to go to. My usual go-to Star Wars events, the Fan Fun Day down in Burnley.
Yeah, I've been to it. I've got a big portrait up there. Before we left to come to America, Steve. We all went. I took all my kids and my wife, and we had one of the best days out ever. It was Burnley Fun Day. Do a fantastic convention. They really do.
What year did you go?
Well, it was 2000, and we left to come back to America until 2013, 2014.
That'll be ones that I missed. I've done 2011, 2012, and then 2017.
Right. No, we came back to America in 2014, so it would have been 2014 we went. It was awesome. Loved it.
Isn't that Nez organises, Neil? Isn't that what he organises? Yeah. Neil and
there they are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
One more Nez and Dunny.
Yeah.
I'm off to see Nez at the end of next month. I'm heading up to the Tiki Bar. Looking forward to that.
He's such a lovely bloke, man. Honestly, I love his videos as well, showing him in his little red car and he just drove the Batmobile, didn't he? He was doing that a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
There's a question there for you, Steve.
What
thoughts on Only One's coming up YouTube Legends live stream, and why aren't you on it?
I don't know. That's not a question you need to be asking me. Yeah, that's the question you need to ask the organizer. I'd like the answer to that one myself, to be honest.
This is on here first. There you go.
We'll go to be now going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a Legends live stream, not an Has-Beens live stream.
Oh, there's one for Ross. What's that? That's from Nick. What's he saying?
Yeah, it is. It's the Snoke scene.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
Yeah,
it was an amazing character. He's an amazing character to have played, and even though it was just over 5 years ago that it was being filmed, it still feels like yesterday because it was such an epic, enjoyable moment.
Just to be in that red set. I mean, how many days were you on that the red curtain? That was just imagine walking onto that stage.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you said that stage was massive on it. Is that right?
Yeah. A lot of people think that it was all CGI, but the majority of it was one big set. I mean, there was a little bit of CGI, but the majority was one big huge set, and the throne and the red curtains behind, and just sitting on that throne and thinking, "Gosh, I'm on a."
That's just mad that you've sat on that throne. It's just sat on Snoke's throne. It's crazy. It's like mind-boggling.
It's his phone, Tez, not.
Yeah. That's what he did last time. Yeah.
Obviously, I shared it. I mean, Andy Serkis was.
Yeah, I shared it with Andy.
Known for Snoke, and obviously he's the voice and the mocap, and I was like, just the body that you see on the screen. So I mean, as I say, it's lovely to literally have share the character with him.
That'd be nice if you did some. Be nice if you did some sign-ins, Ross. You actually had the throne you could sit in with the gold robe on. Just that'd be nice.
And the ring. Who knows? Who knows what it's up to
the photographs. Come to the throne. Yeah.
I think we mentioned it last time when you were on a couple of months ago. But there's new people in the chat. You were quite shocked when Snoke, got it. His demise.
I mean,
we all were, but
I did said at the time. This was before the elements of the last one. I just thought it'd be just cutting off, and that was it. So I just thought, okay, whatever. It's part of the script, it's part of the story, and therefore I shall play him, for what he is. And as I say, it was just you do what they say, and it was just really, 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 really cool. And it was just working with such a stellar cast, and the crew as well was fantastic.
Bonding,
it was awesome. But I do apologise. I could go on about it for a long time.
That's why we got young.
That's why we got young.
It's just great. It's just great that I've got like the figure behind me, and then that's me. That's my body. There on.
I've got you up there, Ross.
Yeah,
I haven't got around.
I never got the throne. I only got them loose, so I never got the Black Series of the throne. And
Let's have a look.
Yeah, never got that one.
I've never seen one close up. The deluxe pack.
Oh, where is he going?
That's the throne of the Black Series.
Yeah.
But the one behind me is Elite Series.
Oh, the Elite.
Oh, yeah. Sit down, Shabby. Hold on. Let's have a.
which is a bit more deep. Oh dear.
An Elite one. Did you hear that, Shabby? An Elite one. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah, that's the nice ones.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite detailed, and
yeah,
it shows up my curve as well, because of say the curvature from the sign. So
yeah,
it really does.
Yeah,
really includes that as well. So it's really cool. It's amazing, and I still have to pinch myself sometimes. So.
Hold on. I've just seen on your shelf you've got a morph.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I was sort of doing animation quite a bit before I got into the film work. So I did a lot of stop motion and claymation. And I was living in Bristol at the time. So, and that's when obviously where Ardman is situated. That's where Ardman is based in. And obviously they made Morph. So
yeah,
there
you go. Because I did about 6 months at Cod Steaks in Bristol, which was a model department at Ardman. It was crazy. It was crazy times.
Near the Aztec building.
Yeah. And down it's a Gas Street. Yeah. So I didn't nick loads of props when I left. Honest. I didn't.
Haven't you got a prop on your wall?
Yeah, yes. Oh, yeah. It's up there. I've shown it before.
Yeah, you
shown it. Hold on. Do you want to see it? Yeah, it's the. Oh God, how many times? It's like, Tez in his blooming Ardman story. Not again.
You got to tell everyone where it's from, because not everyone's going to guess.
It's from The Wrong Trousers. When Wallace is on the ceiling asleep, and he's going in the museum, and you can have the Laughing Cavalier, and this is like a Rembrandt, I think, and there was another one. So yeah, I kind of picked it up when I left.
Nick Park will be watching this going, cheeky bastard.
I see nothing, I hear nothing. So
yeah, it's not as if this is live or anything. So it's just us live, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, carry on. Let's there we go. Oh, Tim's got a question. There we go. He can't tell.
He can't say nothing.
He can't say anything. He can't tell us. Yeah, he told us before. No, he didn't.
He said, "Can't tell you nothing." So mind your own business. Yeah. You say he's busy. That's all we can say.
Yeah. Spoiler warning. Yeah. Shabby's been on the telly, haven't you, Shabby? You're on Crime Watch. Sorry. Oh.
No. Well. What wave? Because I know I've seen the Admiral Akbar wave and Endor Han and the Emperor
coming.
The Emperor's Royal Guard. I've got that wave's in Walmart at the moment, but I've not seen any other than that. Yeah. Still can't find any Black Series. None.
No. See, we're lucky here, Shabby. We can pre-order everything in the UK.
So, I just it's so weird. Especially when, like I said, when I just saw Sleeping put something up and he got, or I think it was Sleeping, I'm not sure. So, but with all the new wave out, I really want that Aura Singh. I think it's, I can't wait for it.
Well, we've got some pictures, haven't we, Tez?
Oh, we have, yes, we've got some pictures. Again, I'm going to have to use my Twitter account because it never shows pictures on this.
I'm going to one day. I'm going to put something in the messages that you bring up because it's going to have my messages there and all the pictures. I'm going to say something.
Hold on, here we go.
I'm just reading Phil the Force's comment.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I used to work for Ilford Toys R Us. So
no way.
Did you?
There you go.
I did. Yes, and
did people say to you, Ross, "Can you grab that off the top shelf?" No problem.
Pretty much.
You get that in the supermarket as well, I guess, don't you? I get it a lot. I know I'm only 6'1", but people still say, "Can you get that off?" Yeah.
I'm 6'1", same as you.
How tall are you, Steve? How tall are you, Steve?
I'm about 5'8", 5'9".
Don't say that, Steve. No one knows. Two man say he's 6'7", something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. 7 foot.
I mean, 6 months only a foot less.
Yeah.
So,
the foot helps.
Yeah, I'm actually 5'1". Yeah.
I mean,
So I did buy a couple of Snokes, but it's kind of like that. I think that's most like the funniest thing about it when you actually see yourself as your character sitting on the top. It's
I know you played the Predator as well, didn't you? You could do. You mean he's same size?
Yeah. No, I thought it was 7'4" was Kevin Peter Hall, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's
7'4". Bloody hell! Massive.
Yeah.
He was lucky enough though when he got to appear in the Predator film at the end, didn't he? Kevin, he got to appear as a helicopter pilot, so he got to appear out of.
Was he the guy with? Oh, right.
Yeah, he was flying a helicopter when he picks Arnie up, so that's his little cameo. Yeah, out of costume. Yeah, there you go. Didn't know that.
Have you watched the new series of a toy store near you yet? It's good.
No, no.
Is that on Netflix?
Amazon.
It doesn't come up on Amazon. So, yeah.
No, I've not. I'll have to check that out. I've not really watched much on Amazon for a while. So, right, I'm gonna have a look at these figures, and you can all say what you think. Here we go.
I like him, but
I'm not bothered with these.
Again, Greedo. We just got all them, haven't we? Really? So.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, are those 6-inch black? Are those 6-inch?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're only Hasbro Pulse. You can only get them on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
Look like that hand. The body hasn't been done up at all. Just the head. Is that right?
They're just photorealism.
Yeah. I would have if I was going to do those, I probably would have started with a Stormtrooper, wouldn't you? And maybe
that's an easy
figures. So.
Like crosshairs in his
That's a definite.
Definite.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that. Yeah.
The face sculpt looks different as well on that one. Yeah.
To answer the previous question was if I was in I was in Solo, and yes, I was a Wookie, but at this moment in time we don't have a name for the Wookie.
Oh, as far as no figure yet, which is not on, is it? Come on. Get him
we need. That'd be good if they
Ross needs a Wookiee figure as well. Come on.
Yeah, and you were the Wookiee with the sort of I don't know. You kind of had a two-tone hair, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
dark patch and
It's got grey eyebrows and grey bits. Bit like myself, really.
Right yourself. We've got a few more. I mean, what do you think of these, Steve? Are they on the list or?
There's a couple that are on the list. I got really excited when I saw there was Power of the Force 2 card backs because that's sort of my vintage. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of love for them cards, but I just think that character selection leaves a bit to be desired. I think one of the things I've said this to a couple of mates. I think one of the figures that I'd really like to have seen on one of them Power of the Force 2 card backs, because I do love the fact that they're going back and re-releasing these cards in scale. But I think that did been a perfect, because they've released some new figures as part of the Clone Wars line.
Yeah,
that they've done, haven't they, with the 6-inch figures? There's some new ones in that. So I think this would have been a great opportunity to get some figures that we've not seen before, like a Hammerhead on a Power of the Force card that have been shot on.
Exactly. Dash Rendar was always one I remember on those card backs. So that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been sick. Or a Sand Trooper even, using that new
Trooper.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. It wasn't necessarily the card back. It's just that we've just got that Greedo. How many times, the anniversary one, another one, now it's here again. And those Han and Lukes we've had, 3, 4 times?
And they're a bit dated as well as figures. They were brought out towards the Black Series line, so they're about 5-6 years old. So
I've got that pre-ordered. That one, reckon.
People are already reviewing it, aren't they? Some people have already.
Yeah, it's out in a Target. Or was it Walmart or Target there already? You're not getting. I'm getting all the black. I'm gonna get all those.
Yeah.
Bill, we know, mate. We've had that conversation about the bloody footy last week.
Sorry. I've skipped his question.
Oh,
sorry. When I'm in your chat, you can ignore me. Sorry.
Just tell him to do it again. We'll look for it. Or is it?
Send it again. Send it again, Nick.
Send it again, Nick. Sorry.
Or maybe the moment's over. It's too late. Oh. And then we've got. Here we go. These are out in the wild now, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the wave I'm looking for. I think that's a great wave to get hold of.
Yeah.
Ura Singh is 1 per box. She's short packed.
No, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
What is the up so much?
Are these figures, they normally come out in the US first and then the UK?
You say that, but the last Bad Batch wave, I had to get it me from England because I never saw them over. I'm not exaggerating, boys. I'm telling you the truth. I have not seen a Black Series and there's about 5 Walmarts around me in about 6 months. I've already seen the same one. Grieve Karga in Quill. That's the only 2 I see.
No one wants those, do they? Really?
Yeah.
So.
No.
I think that's definitely on the list, isn't it?
Oh, that's my favourite figure. That's why my logo. Yeah.
Your logo, isn't it? So
I love that figure.
I'll be getting that one as well.
It's a droid. Can't beat him. So more of these.
Yeah, Black Series droid.
So bound to get this in the vintage collection now. They've made it in the Black Series. Usually they knock it out later on. So,
and then you've got Tech, who doesn't.
He's rubbish.
He doesn't look as good as he. I thought he came with more accessories, and I mean, he's probably really good with the helmet. That looks like my job.
I disagree. I think he looks awesome. The face is just a touch, but
they don't put glasses on him. There's no glasses on him.
Glasses, yeah.
They're in the helmet. Look, they're in the helmet.
Yeah, but they should.
He looks like Steve Davis. He comes in with snooker cue.
I didn't realise helmet as well.
He don't match. His armor doesn't match. He's like he's white, and the rest are like a dark grey.
Yeah,
I thought they all looked the same colour armor, but maybe he's different slightly. But
what do you think of that one, Steve?
I'm not a fan, to be honest. I think there's something a little bit off about it. I think this is probably one of the ones from Bad Batch that hasn't translated too well into the realistic style from Black Series.
No.
And I'm not understanding why they've used the solid colours for the lenses either. Why haven't they used translucent plastic on them lenses?
On the dog lenses and stuff.
I mean, I'll probably end up picking it up because I want to complete the Bad Batch, but looks a little bit cheap to me. I don't know.
It's a bit of a cop out, isn't it? So
yeah, there's something a little bit off about it for me.
Yeah.
Definitely the weakest one of the group, I think.
And then he gets a pistol with him, doesn't he? 1 pistol. I know that's all he carries, but
yeah.
Could have come with some tools or something.
Yeah, because I saw.
I agree with that.
Maybe he's got a backpack and there's extra.
Yeah, he's got a backpack. He has got one. Yeah. You can't see it. It's on the figure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think with his helmet on, he looks so much better. I found Nick's question again. Again, sorry if I answered this before, Ross, but was it Revenge of the Sith or Solo?
Solo.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was one of the Wookiees that escaped from Kessel on the Spice Mines of Kessel. Yes.
Yeah.
He had a big sort of like fight with some soldiers and things. So.
If you could go back, Ross, and only do one of the movies, which one would you pick?
I'm sorry, what was that? What was the question?
Right, you did Solo, you did Last Jedi, but if you could only pick one to go back in time and do again, which one would you pick?
Right, that's a difficult question because there were both. There was one was an evil, you know, which I like playing the more sort of like evil ones, but then also a Wookiee was a dream. So it's very difficult. If okay, I think it was a bit that I shared that experience and I made so many friends and a brotherhood with Solo that I'd like to, you know, do that again. But as I say, it's what you experience on the set, and it's, I don't know. I suppose I had more time on Solo as well, so yeah, it would be nice to relive that again. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'd say it's a difficult question to answer, but because I loved every single moment on each one, so it's, you know.
What was there more? Because you know, Solo had a bit, you know, ups and downs with director changes, and you know, like 80% of it was reshot again. Was there sort of more stress on? Could you pick up? You know, was there less stress on Last Jedi and more stress on Solo? Could you pick any of that up? More urgency, or?
I think the only way I can really answer that is that everything was done, you know, professionally and everything else. It was all. It was. I mean, we never felt any of that at all. You know, we had such an enjoyable time doing it on both, and I think personally for me, I was being a huge Star Wars fan anyway before I sat down on the throne, and then when I did, I had to try and train myself to think that I'm not working on Star Wars, because I didn't want that to, you know, sort of like I didn't want to come across as too sort of like, oh my god, I'm on Star Wars, and I just wanted to sort of like, you know, remain. You know, I'm playing a character, and it's the same with Solo, even though I'm getting to work with like Woody Harrelson and the others, and Alden and things, and then just sort of like when I sort of like, you know, just pinch me because I'm being directed by Ron Howard, you know, so it's like
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's and then you're doing your scenes in front of the Falcon, so you know, it's like you just have to just try and keep it together, sort of thing, and go to, I'm gonna.
Oh, there's the Falcon again on.
You know, you only sort of get you can't sort of get yourself too stressed out and getting the actual part right. You know, the actual scene right, because I guess that's what makes you stressed, is the fact that you're so passionate about trying to get that scene working and making sure that everybody's happy with what you're doing. I guess that's the only time that you would feel, but it's more an enjoyable stress than anything else, because you're working on fantastic production with, like as I said before, an amazing cast and crew around you, and you work off each other as well. So but it's when you try and get something right, you can get a bit more sort of like, you know, if you're very focused on it, you can get a little bit of stress, but it's, as I say, it's easier to deal with when you're working on it together.
There's a question there from Rick Taylor about the you were all Ron Howard, weren't you? Not Lord and Miller.
No, we had certain things with Lord and Miller.
Oh,
yeah, we did, but yeah, I can't. As I say,
can't really say, but yeah, you made Solo twice, really, didn't you? Kind of. So
yeah. I bet you were like, oh, damn, I've got to hang around for even longer on this Star Wars.
As I said, everything was done professionally. We never got to see any of the stuff. So it's all good in the hood. Yeah.
Yeah. Any time they go to casinos.
No. Yeah, I suppose they're right, though, isn't he? Really? I suppose you must keep notes, you know.
You're canon, aren't you? You're official canon, yeah.
Yeah, it's up to the power of it. Really is.
Yeah. He's got to be like Ewan McGregor. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. You know. Even though Ewan McGregor knew he's coming back, can't say nothing.
Yeah, I watched him on that variety thing with Pedro Pascal. You know, when they were interviewing each other, and when he said he's known for years he was coming back to play Obi-Wan for years, and I thought that's funny, that. Do you know what I mean?
They're not going to get Alec Guinness back, are they?
No. No, but what I'm saying is, it's funny how, because we always think, I wonder if he'll do it, but he's known for a long time. He's been doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
To answer that question of did I get a chance to chat with Woody Harrelson? Not really a chat. There was talk of having a basketball game between
White Man Can't Jump. That's
Jonas and the other Wookiees, and so that'd be quite nice to do. But if we ever see each other again, I'll say to him, in passing, I'll say, where's that basketball match sort of thing. But no, it was a great guy to watch do his thing, and he was a really lovely guy.
Oh.
Everybody was.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
There was a rumor of putting up a call for tall guys around 1999 for Wookie. Oh, did you ever get a call for being a Wookie and not for Phantom Menace? Or you would have been?
I knew of it. But I think I was. Yeah, I mean, I knew of him.
Oh, did John?
Say about.
Don't work too hard. Don't work too.
Ooh, nice one. Do you like Steve?
Yeah, there you go. That's a straight to Steve. That one.
Don't worry, I'm only here.
It's all right. There's not coffee in here. What favorite Star Wars character? Why, Steve?
It's gone unchanged for years, and I don't suppose can you count him as a Star Wars character anymore because he's not technically canon. But Kyle Katarn. Don't know if you guys are familiar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dark Force, Jedi Knight. Just for pure nostalgia reasons, them games are what got me into Star Wars, and it's just something that's stuck with me since being a kid.
He came on the Power of the Force cards as well, Kyle Katarn. I've got him on them.
Yeah, I remember. Was that playing Jedi Knight 2 on the PC? That was great. That one. Yeah.
Jedi Knight 2, Dark Forces, all that
Dark Forces. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I mean that's right. Because was that sort of your gateway into Star Wars? Was the games? And the films?
Yeah. So it's weird because my parents always swore blind that they took me to see the special editions when they got re-released in the cinemas in, I think it was 97. But I've got no recollection of seeing them. As far as I know, the first Star Wars film I saw in cinemas were Phantom Menace. I've got no recollection of going to see any original films in the cinema. But like I said, my parents, they were like, we took you, you just can't remember. I'm like, well, it's any wonder, I was probably about 6. So so I can't remember, but I do vividly remember when those games came out. My dad buying one of those old PC gaming magazines that that used to come with the CD-ROM with all the demos on for upcoming games. And I remember him sticking it in, and Dark Force. No, it wasn't Dark Force. It was Dark Forces 2. So it was the first Jedi Knight game. There was a demo for that on it, and I think it was the follow-up to that, Mysteries of the Sith, that just got me just hooked. And that is what I remember getting me into Star Wars. But like I said,
so was it that got you into the toys then?
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I remember, like I said, I must have only been about 5 or 6, and I remember my very first Star Wars figures. They were from Shadows of the Empire, and it was that Darth Vader and Prince Shizo 2-pack. They were my first figures, and it must have been from playing those games and then demos on the PC that I went into this store and saw these figures and thought I want some Star Wars figures, and the rest of this day is history. So,
even though you're a different era to us, the power of the Force came out like the original Star Wars did. There was tons of them on the racks. So it wasn't as if when you were a kid. It's like today now, for example, if my 8-year-old or my 10-year-old said, let's go out and buy Star Wars, it's a bit difficult for us because they're not there. And if the others one or two. Yeah. But even your era, with the power of the Force cards, there was dozens of them. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I remember aisles in my local Toys R Us. That cover.
There you go.
Wow, the PC ones, right? Yeah,
PC.
Yeah, it's not so much Dark Forces. I've not got as many memories playing Dark Forces, but Jedi Knight especially.
That was for me as well. Sort of, when did it come out? Like 97. Yeah, I just finished uni, and I needed to get a job, and I was like, no, I'm gonna buy this for a few months.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a job. The job, what? Yeah, so it's funny, isn't it? How games can sort of, especially the Star Wars ones, it could really put you in a time. And
I used to really enjoy playing the Return of the Jedi game on the Atari.
Oh, was that
was that the same as the arcade one where you had the end? I always remember in Blackpool arcades the Endor one where you're on the speeder bike and you had to move away from the logs.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
it's all started off with like everyone can remember going, you must face Darth Vader again, and Darth says, leave him to me. I'll do it myself. That's what I remember from that, and then it would start up with Endor, and it'd just be the same repetitive sort of thing of removing the logs, and you find like there'd be like the Ewoks flying around and dropping things on, and then you had the chicken walkers and things, and that was you play it over and over and over and over again, and it would be on a floppy disk, and I remember it came with Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker.
Jimmy White.
So I forget last time you were on with Pixel Asylum, and it was like, oh my god, I'm so glad that Ross is a massive gaming fan, because it was, you were just like talking about his time on the films, and then it's like bonus, you're a massive retro geek.
No, I mean, I say I remember like playing with my brother, and yes, I was a huge Star Wars fan, Connor. Yes. If I can go back in time, what character would I like to play? Well, I'm going to have to be obvious, and I have to go and be the Daddy Wookie and say Chewbacca. And I know I may have mentioned this before on previous shows, but I worked with Peter Mayhew on back in 2007, and I was hired to dress up as Chewie for a 30th anniversary event of Star Wars, and I got to meet Peter and and Jeremy Bullock and Kenny Baker, and so back in 2007 I was like, if this is the closest I can be as being on Star Wars, and I still die a happy man, because I got to work with Peter, Chewbacca himself. So yes, if I could go back in time, then yes, that would be. But I think but Peter is these Chewie, and obviously Giannis does a brilliant job as well as Chewie, but so.
So he's based off, isn't it? Yeah.
But yes, no. So going back to the games, I mean, I used to play like all like the Arkanoids and Time Bandit and Wolfchild, and I'm dropping all these names, thinking I'm probably getting you guys in trouble. Was it not Time Crisis? There was the Flight one, and just and then I say and Hunter. I don't know if I remember Hunter. There was the first sort of like 2D, 3D type venture game, and it was just, for the time in '87, it was quite like a high-end sort of graphics. Now when I look at it, it's like
some of those old things.
it reminds me like Minecraft, but not as good.
Yeah, basic, like Doom, like first Doom sort of thing. Yeah, everybody's got to give a Wookie.
Oh my
whale.
God!
Yeah.
No.
Go on, Shabba, you start.
That's a bit high pitched.
Is that the Austrian one? Was it?
It's a bit. There you go.
Oh no, I can't do it.
Go on, Steve. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. There we go.
Ross has got, obviously, we've got to pay him 10 quid to do one, so 10 quid. I bet you get really pissed off.
He can't do it.
You do a Wookie, man. Yes.
It's all like
oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good
one. Yeah.
There we go. Don't use that for any other trailers, will you, Taz?
When we get
noises. Oh,
when we get Yanis on, wink, wink. We'll get him to do the does he do live streams?
Wouldn't it be great to get like all 5 of us on?
Yeah,
that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Just watching you talking about it. Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh,
as I say, it's up to if we can. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, it takes organisation, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Repeatedly flying a lot.
Yeah, I remember that.
He sent CJ a happy birthday, Yanis, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That was lovely.
He did, yeah. And if CJ's watching or he's watching on Rewind, I know he's very poorly at the moment. So he was a guest on there.
Take care.
He was a guest on a couple of weeks ago. So just take care.
You take care, CJ. Yeah.
All the best, CJ.
So I want to ask Steven a question. What made you start YouTube then? Was it your parents pushing you to do it, or did you just want to do it yourself? Or
it was myself, man. I think at the time that I started my channel up, I just left school, just starting college, and I'd not so much lost touch, but a lot of my friends didn't. When I was in primary and secondary school, all my friends, they were all into Star Wars and they all collected Star Wars figures and all that sort of stuff. But I was the only one that didn't grow out of it.
Right, yeah.
And
we know that feeling, Steve.
Yeah.
And so, it was just a sort of I'm still holding on to this, but I've got no one to share it with anymore. None of my close friends share this hobby, share this interest. So who am I going to share it with? And I think what it was at the time, YouTube was in its infancy. YouTube was only 2-3 years old when I started up, and there was literally me and a handful of other people doing what I've been doing for the past 13 years. But prior to that, the only way to get reviews on Star Wars figures was through written reviews and pictures. And so there were no videos out there that were showing these figures and showing these collectibles and in 3 dimensions and getting people's thoughts and opinions on it. And I don't know what it was like. For whatever reason, I just sat on my laptop one afternoon and I just thought, I'm just going to type just a random search on YouTube. Found out what YouTube was. Thought, there's videos on here. Let's see what happens when you put in Star Wars figures or Star Wars collection. And I came across this Aussie guy. He was also called Steve. Went by the using it. I think it was like Jedi Master, Jedi Enforcer, or something like that. You might know who he is. And it was just coming across his videos and finding out his videos and thinking, this is pretty good crack. This I might have a go at this myself. And that's it. I just did it from that. Just like I said, watching those videos, realizing, hang on a minute, I've got no one to share this interest with. Let's put it out there. Let's see what happens. So it was just that really, and then it just spiraled.
Yeah, because are
you surprised how big it's got though, Steve? How many people do it now?
Yeah, it's gone a bit crazy, isn't it?
I am now. It's mad. It is and it isn't. I mean, I think I'm more surprised at how long YouTube's been going, considering a lot of the social platforms that I was using when I was a kid have all gone fallen by the way. So Bebo and MySpace and all that sort of stuff.
MySpace, God,
YouTube carried on and it has just transformed into this massive animal. Like I said, when I started, there were just a handful of us. I could probably count on 2 hands how many people were out there doing Star Wars YouTube toy reviews.
It's mad, isn't it?
You know, everybody in the cat are doing it. So
I remember it was. You know, I got quite into YouTube quite early on because I used to work in TV, and a lot of the promotional stuff was like, oh, we've got to push this out on this new YouTube platform, and I was like, so I got, you know, but yeah, I remember back in 2008, maybe 2007, there wasn't much like review because no one was really reviewing Star Wars figures that much then. It was
I mean, back then YouTube was just a place for funny clips of cats and all that sort of stuff.
Maybe you know some Star Wars parodies or things like that. I remember always the first fan film was Troops.
Troops.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Remember Imps as well.
Yeah. I mean,
there's one I used to watch as well. It was a stop motion, and I'm pretty sure the guy who did it used to be a part of sandtroopers.com, and it was about it was a stop motion animation with Hasbro action figures, and it was a sandtrooper. I can't remember it was something like TD 9993 or something like that, and it was just this like series of short films just done with stop motion animation. And at the time, you know, when you're watching it on YouTube in 2007, you think, flipping heck, production quality on this is banging. And then you watch it now, bloody hell, 240p, what's going on here?
Yeah. You're right, though, especially when you see the fan films that are out now. Oh, some of them are just
amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even some of
the bad though.
Even some of the review videos are like the production values on them are like low budget. Well, not just a low budget, like high budget TV series.
I know.
I feel like I'm really missing out on a trick by not like flashing up a snazzy intro or something like that, or editing a jazzy video together. I'm literally just press record, talk, press stop record. You know. That's how I've always done it, and that's the format that's stuck. You know.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it, innit? You're doing all right. You've got quite a big subscriber count. You've been going for a long time, so.
It was, but what do you think? Because like, how old were you? 16 when you first started doing YouTube?
Yeah, 16.
But now 16-year-olds are like, sorry to hark on about. I keep going on about Fortnite YouTubers. You know, they're 16. They're dropping out of school at 15 because they're making millions of pounds. And they're buying they're buying their mum and dad a mansion in LA. You know, it's just what's your take on that?
My take is that I tapped into the wrong market at the wrong time. I think. No, it is. I mean, it's like I say, to me, it's just weird to see stuff like that and to think how big it's gotten and to see what people are doing. Like, I mean, if you're going to make a career out of YouTube, then all the power to you, you know. But I mean, at this point in my YouTube journey sort of thing, I'm just doing it because I like to do it. I'm not. It sounds a bit selfish, but I'm not doing it for anybody else at this point. I'm doing it for myself. It's almost it's almost like a journal for myself. You know, it's keeping a log of my collectibles without doing an Excel spreadsheet. You know, it's like I say, it's part of my hobby now. You know what I mean? It's part of my collecting.
Yeah, our streams are the same way. You know, that's probably why we don't set out to do like a spreadsheet on what we're going to talk about tonight and so on, because really it's just a group of lads having a chat. And I suppose that's what we aim to do on this stream, wasn't it, really, lads? We didn't set out at the start, but we're going to get massive. It was just lads talking. Do you know what I mean?
It's more natural when people like that, I guess. So if we dry up, then we just do something.
I used to get a lot of messages back in the day when it was a lot bigger than it was now. I mean, because by the standards that it was in 2007, you know, when I was getting like 100,000 videos per video. Now I'm only getting a fraction of that, but I'd get messages all the time just saying like, "Oh, I'm wanting to break into YouTube. Like, what sort of advice have you got?" And I just like my advice has always been the same. You know, if you do it, if you enjoy it, once you stop enjoying it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because you're not, you know, if you don't get anything out of it, don't get anything out of it, then you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Because sorry, Matt, you go. Sorry, pal.
No, that's all right. No, carry on.
I was going to say when you said that about if you notice the lads in our community, the videos we make, it's kind of like that. You can tell by people's attitudes in the videos that they're making it for themselves, really. Do you know what I mean? It's not a force. You can always tell that the people that either aren't interested in what they're doing, but they think it's the big thing to get into YouTube, or they're not interested in it. And I think you're right. I think one of the reasons why I like smaller YouTubers in a way, because they're so genuine in what they're doing, and there's a passion there, there's a love there. And sometimes I think, people that have been doing it for a long time, you can tell that as well, Steve, like yourself, that you're still invested in this. You're not just doing it for money. You're not doing it just to get it out. You're doing it because you enjoy it.
Yeah. And you've not got that forced feeling from it. I mean, like, I think the big difference now is the fact that you've got YouTubers. I'll say YouTubers like us, and then you've got influencers, and there's a massive difference between them two people. You've got your YouTubers who'll do what they want to do because they enjoy doing it, and then you've got your influencers who are like, "Hi guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Check out this brand new product." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
it was a bit. We would ever do that. It'd be cheesy. It's
it's so like and you can tell that there's a scripted and that they've been planned out, and that there's there's a studio element to it. And I'm just thinking, just stay in your room.
It's like I mean, I've made telly programs and they've been really all nice and polished and stuff. Well, most of them, but like I like doing it's my dining room table and the camera's a bit out of focus. I love the homebrew sort of stuff. Even my graphics are like. I'm not a graphic person, but like, you've seen my Only Fools and Horses and A-Team. I like making it like look a bit crap and a bit like nostalgic.
That's something I was going to tap into because, like you were saying earlier about like you can tell in a person's video like the way that they carry themselves, the way that they talk and stuff. You can tell that they're doing it because they enjoy it and that they're making it for themselves. That's one of the things I was going to touch upon is that Only Fools and Horses intro, because there's not a lot of people who watch YouTube videos now that are going to get that and are going to tap into that. It's a very niche intro. I like it.
I think it's Brain Jill and the Professionals, the Airwolf. What else? I can't remember the loads. Yeah.
A lot of the people that watch us.
The Only Fools and Horses intro it was awesome. So I mean, thank you for.
Oh no worries. No, it's been on the cards, and I thought because the football it's English, and I do a lot of American ones as well to sort of like because I did like Happy Days and all that kind of stuff. But
Happy Days is good.
But I thought it was like it's I know that Ross is from London and it's a bit Peckham and all that kind of stuff. I thought that's perfect.
It wasn't actually shot in. The actual the first series was shot I think around London, but then actually got shot in Bristol.
Bristol.
Did it? Well, the younger ones were filmed in Bristol as well. That was because that was supposed to be set in London. It's the famous Batman and Robin when they dressed up as Batman and Robin when they do the running. His work. Near that road. I used to go down our road several times. Unfortunately, it's all been redeveloped now. Trendy wine bar.
I couldn't. That's when I saw it. It's like I know that road. I know that it's supposed to be like Beckham Town Centre. It's Bristol High Street. So it's.
I know these. Can you imagine me ever saying that shabby influencer?
Influencer, no.
Not a prayer. Not a prayer. Imagine playing videos, Steve. Hi, shabby influencer. Nice.
In a way, Shabby, you've influenced me in that furniture that you do.
God, yeah.
But it's like I say. I mean, I watch my video because I'm funny. So it's true, Matt. My kid's always like, bloody hell, he's watching himself again, and I'm like, well, it's the way to get views.
I watch my videos sometimes as well. It's just funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just to say, you've got quite a lot of pops there, Steve, isn't it? So you've got quite a lot of pops, haven't you, behind you?
Yeah, more than I really wanted to.
Do you have a favourite one?
Oh God, where do I start?
Yeah.
Have you got a rare one or a really rare one? Is there one that's really rare?
I've got a couple actually.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Here we go. It's coming out. All right. So, I think So one of my rarest ones is probably that one.
Oh yeah. Captain Rex. Yeah. He goes for a lot of money now, doesn't he? Like 500 something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is that going for, Steve?
1,000.
About three to 400. I've seen it go.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I know.
$500. Yeah.
It's nice.
Cheers, Jason.
That's probably one of the rarest ones. I think in terms of rarity, there's quite a few.
Good stuff, Phil.
That's quite a sought after one as well, I think.
That's from the Mandalorian, yeah. Is it?
Oh, shabby. No,
it's not from Mandalorian, but you could put it with your Mandalorian pops, I suppose.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's actually cool, that one.
Yeah, you want to get that, Shabby, because you don't collect pops.
Do you only get those?
No, I've got two. I've one found in a fish shop, and our Andy sent me one for Christmas, the Chewbacca. I think he sent all of us one, didn't he?
Yeah, Christmas one.
I think that's probably one of my favourite ones. I like the weird ones. The weird ones are some of my favourites, like the obscure characters and all that sort of stuff. So that one's one of my favourites. I love that one. It's just so daft.
Do you have one dressed in a gold robe?
Usual Mike is he's our mate.
I don't have a Snoke.
Usual Mike's wonderful. He sure is, Chris. He sure is.
Yeah,
we love Usual Mike.
Usual Mike's been on there loads of times.
He's been on once. Yeah.
That's a favourite as well.
All right, of course, he was at the.
At
Burton thing, wasn't he? At the Star Wars Day. Yeah.
Matt still grabs his pops with tongs, don't you, Matt? Have you stopped doing that?
Yeah, I don't want to catch the collecting bug of.
Right, that's right.
I've got three, Stephen. I have got three. So I've got this one here. I'll show it. They'll show me. Put me on big screen.
Oh no! Come on, there you go. You got to get that one, haven't you? It's your favorite.
So I've got this here. That's one of my favorites because, but I take them out of the box. It's weird. I don't take other stuff out of the box, but I take these out of the box. So.
I've got to that point now where like the cabinet's full of boxed ones. I've got scattered displays.
Detail on it.
Yeah.
I've got Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian, but my wife got me this for £5, so that's a bargain, isn't it? So,
I'll fire home.
Yeah.
Alan, lad, it's nice to see you too, pal.
Just want to say to Chris, I will see you on Saturday.
Oh, Chris, it's Chris, yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
He's been quiet all week, Chris, hasn't he? Not heard from him.
I know he's been very
Chris
quiet.
is not a football fan, isn't he? He's not a football fan like me.
No, I think we've scared him off in our little group chat, haven't we? So yeah. No, we haven't. He just takes the piss, doesn't he, Chris?
Yeah, I wanted to ask. Well, I'll mention it, Stephen. I remember watching when we had Force Friday, and I remember watching your video with your mate Daniel Eastman, Eastman 1000.
Yeah.
He's got, and you two going around all the different shops trying to find the figures. That was one of my all the new Black Series ones. That was one of my favorite ones watching. All that sort of that period, the Force Friday time was great.
Yeah.
It was the one. It was a great experience that Force Friday.
Yeah. Just trying to go all that midnight stuff and.
Yeah,
the Rogue One launch for me was like, that was so good because the influx of product that was out, it was like the good old days, like you were saying earlier, Shabby, about like Power of the Force stuff everywhere.
Yeah,
it was like that then.
It was for me. I've got to be honest, because we were too. I mean, I'm 45, so I was too young to remember that. Buying the toys for Return of the Jedi. I mean, I've got all the vintage toys, but up here I've got like visions more than memories, if you will. You know what I mean? So the Force Awakens for me was awesome for that, because I remember I bought the lot, all those 5 POA figures, the vehicles, and that really took me back. When we talk about nostalgia, was buying all that Force Awakens stuff. It was just back in a big way, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was that excitement, wasn't it? It was like being a kid again.
It was Steve. It really was fantastic.
especially more so, I think, because a lot of the we didn't know any of the characters. We didn't know anything about it. We were all fresh, and it weren't like. You weren't going into a shop and seeing more Luke Skywalker figures or more Han Solo figures or more Stormtrooper figures. All new.
I remember trying to go to all the Smiths and trying to find a Captain Phasma. For some reason, I had to because Captain Phasma was so rare back then. You get one, and you grab it, but then you find,
excuse me.
Like, oh, look at
that
character!
I got that. Is that rare? That I mean, it was that.
Not really. They're still out there.
Is that hard to
Just have to say a lot of box collectors in.
Sorry.
I think they're still sat in on bargains for $7.99, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
The one to find is the Solo one, Taz. Yeah. That I've got it here somewhere. Have I got it? Yeah, I've got it.
That was me, Chris. That's me. Look at me. Look what I've got. Look at me. Look at Shabby.
Oh
yeah. You want that one, Ted? That's the one you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the top figure? Oh, that's
the Warwick Davis figure.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah, and you get that's what it's, and you get Kira in a different costume. That's the one we get.
So you can only get some exclusives. You can't get them on single car backs.
No, and you got the trooper, but I think his boots are dark. They're like a different color.
Right.
They're dark, like a dark
gray.
Don't
chuck that over your shoulder.
But, sorry about the ring.
Oh, there you go.
See, I had to get this one from over there because they never sold this pack in America.
Details.
What's that, Matt? Oh, yeah.
That one.
Who's the blue one? Who's the blue dude?
That's the
Mascanata. See, it was only in England. This I don't think they ever. If they have now, then I apologise. But at the time, our side got me this because I was saying, "So you got to get it for me," because in America they didn't have this pack.
Yeah, it was cheap chips over here. That one. Yeah.
Another bargain special. That.
Yeah, and bargain.
Bargains, exactly right. I think that's where you got it from. But over here they were going mental for it because they didn't have it over here. So, and apparently that was the only way you could get Mascanata. So,
the best
in that holographic form, sorry.
Yeah.
I think Quotida the one that details played. Yes, I think you can't get that for love of money nowadays.
No, you can't. Yeah. I remember. Was it Matt? Because Matt is Booker's friends with details, isn't he? And he actually did he give him the figure and say, "There you go." Or, and showed him his figure.
Sign the book. Yeah.
It was a good DTM. I remember. I think it was Mike that showed it, and I thought I've never seen that in America. And so I had a look around, and they were going for stupid money. I mean, it's exactly what Steve just said. I think it was $7.99.
That's awesome, and they never really.
That's an awesome set too. Yeah,
£20. It was £20. Then they pushed the price up. So I love these.
I've always been a 5p away fan. Always.
Sorry, Ross.
I'll tell you what I say. I know I'm kicking on about my figure, but get the Black Series Snoke on his own. You can't seem to get anymore.
Got it.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
No, I saw him on because I'm sorry to say this, but wasn't he a bit of a peg warmer for a while?
He was,
yeah.
I think the vintage collection one was more of a peg warmer than the Black Series one, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the vintage.
That's the only one I ever managed to get. I've still not got a throne yet, and I've still not got.
I was looking for the throne because I'd gone to GameStop and I walked in because I think over here it was only a GameStop exclusive. And I told them, they said, "Do you collect?" And I said, "Yeah." They actually went in the back and got me a fresh one out of the case. So I was quite lucky with that.
Wow.
Yeah, never seen a frame one. Never seen it.
It's a cool thing. I'm getting it down, but yeah, it's a nice set. I don't mind the figure. The figure's good.
Yeah.
Did
I've got no problem with the film. So.
Did any of you guys see photos of Jess's new diorama setup that he's put? That he's done. He's modified his Black Series shelf because he's been after a second Snoke for a while to slice in half.
Oh yeah, cut in half.
So he's got all his Praetorian guards fighting around.
Oh yeah.
And then he's got laid out on the floor. It looked so good. It was like set up a red curtain behind it. It looked so good.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to do that. But even the guards I had trouble finding.
Yeah.
Different versions of the
Yeah.
They're a nightmare.
Yeah, well, because 2 of them were exclusive to it. There was one that came out and then 2 of them were exclusive. I think I've got one exclusive. I haven't got the other exclusive one.
Yeah, I've got all 3 cards. Yeah.
You've got them all. Yeah.
They did the basic one, then they did the Amazon exclusive one that
And
come
then the
with a couple
4-pack.
of weapons. And then yeah. So there was,
Yeah.
Where's the logic in that?
Yeah.
Mate, we could go on about that for ages, couldn't we? It's like that Rex that's come out in that hood, that blanket on top of him, whatever, the poncho. I've said it to the lads before. Our figure that doesn't come out till next year can sell out within half an hour. How can it, baffling
to
me.
It's not sold out, Shabby. It's not sold out in the UK.
Over here, I've got no chance finding it.
Absolutely no chance. Still got it in stock. Most places have. People are not, in America, because it's not an exclusive over here. We can get it quite easily. So it's weird, isn't it?
Thanks, Tim.
See, I did because sorry, I didn't mean to. There's a bit of a delay. Sorry. I was say that I collect the toys, and like the other day I asked for your advice on a figure, didn't I? The cloud driver.
The cloud car. Did you get that?
I did actually pick one up, but not from the site you said. But thank you though. But I did pick one up, and there we
go. Did he come with
awesome.
Let's have a look. Let me look at that. Sorry, vintage. Let's have a look. Did he come with weapons?
No, sadly not.
Oh.
But I did see another one that I picked up, which was the this dude.
Hey,
that's one of my favourites. That's one of my favourites. Yeah. Well, the translucent torso. I mean, there's no other Star Wars figure like that one.
No. It was anyone there. So.
Was that in the wild? Was that in the wild? Did you find it in a shop or?
Yeah, I found it in a shop in near where I live, and we just got chatting, and then he said, what are you a Star Wars fan? And I said, I was in it, and
I was in it. Sorry,
Star Wars fan. I'm Star Wars. Do you know what I mean?
I know, what a thing to say.
Yeah, so he said, that's great, and then he gave it to me for quite a nice nice thing. But it was lovely, and I also got the this little figure as well. That one.
Nice.
Oh,
very nice.
Yeah, nice on the archive collection.
I mean, I'm probably a bit late in collecting them again, but I've still got the original Return of the Jedi figures and a couple of Empire Strikes Back figures. They're around. I think they're in a loft. I think just keep them nice.
Yeah. Did you manage to keep a lot from your childhood? I mean, that's. I mean, Steve wasn't. He wasn't born. But has Steve got any vintage stuff that you've?
Do vintage here, Steve?
No, I'm not. I did have a few second-hand figures that I picked up a few years back, but I've moved them on to people who would appreciate them a lot more than I would. I'm not really a massive vintage collector. I picked up some of the new retro figures just to have a bit of that representation in my collection, because I know when Ned and Dunny came up and they took a look at the collection, they were like, "You've not got any vintage stuff." I'm like, I don't have that. It's like I'm sure that it was Ned who said, like, I'm sure that my collection was the first he'd seen that didn't have any vintage stuff in it. And
it's a generational thing. It's a generational thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
so.
I've not got that connection to them, and not only that, but if I was going to collect vintage now, I'd want to do it properly, and I'd want to have all the figures in great condition, all complete, all with the weapons, and it's just too bloody pricey. So it's just something I've just said. It's one of those. It's one of those things I've just said. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to concentrate on the stuff that.
See you, Luke.
That's why
Hey, Steve, did Nez point you to your display and go, "It's right nice, is that? It's right nice, is that?" I really
like that.
I really like that. He's all over.
Proper top, that.
That's a nice head on that, isn't it, Donny?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Right, nice head on that.
Oh, I can't taste the chocolate in that, but it's right nice. It's right nice.
Yeah.
Really, I love him to pieces. I love him.
We're gonna get him on. I don't know if we're gonna get both of them on, but we'll try to get them both.
The best was Donny when he was talking about those retro collection figures, and he's going, I just don't see the point. I just don't see the point, and all that. And then he goes, I am going to buy him though.
It was that bit when he said, I don't get it. Look at Quill. He's too bright. And Nez was just bright.
If you actually watch it back though, I watched that one a few times because you see Nezzy's face and he's just looking at him like, what don't you get? You know, oh, fantastic.
Did you watch a bit? There's bits on one of the video with the outcuts as well, wasn't it? When Donny's trying to do it, and he's just, oh, come on, get it. He's like 5
It's so good.
Yeah.
If you're watching, sorry, if there's any of the viewers watching, what we're talking about is Beers, Toys and Banter, these two lads here. It's on YouTube. Honestly, give them a subscribe. They're so good, these two lads. They really are.
Is that with Paul Dunn?
Yeah.
Is that Paul Dunny?
Paul Dunn, yeah. He's got a picture with Jeremy in it, I think.
He's a good man. Yeah.
Andrew? A quick question. We ask. Well, I think this is a thing now, isn't it? We're asking every week, nearly. Gravy on your chips? Yes or no?
Yes. Gravy on the chips.
He's bound to say yes. He's northern like us, isn't he? So he's bound to say it.
Yes. Oh, I see you. You Matt.
It's not a go-to dish, but I'm partial.
Yeah.
But if you're going to a chippy though, Steve, you are going to put gravy on your chips, right?
See, if I'm going to a chippy, I'm putting curry sauce on my chips.
Oh, yeah.
Curry sauce.
Yeah, but you know,
gravy, dear.
If I'm going to a pub and I'm having a pie, I'm going to put gravy on my chips and my pie.
I was going to put it on your plate now. You said gravy.
But the gravy has to be like with like sort of like a thicker.
Not runny stuff.
You can't.
It's got to be thick. It's got to have lumps in it, all that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
The lumps that you think is just gravy granules, it probably isn't. But it's just there's that like little pour on there, and it's just nice.
Talk about nice. Behind the scenes a couple of days ago, our Matt showed me a picture of his Sunday roast, and I tell you what, I have been thinking about that for about 2 bloody days. I was like, look at that.
It was there,
do you know what I mean?
on the table. It was
so nice that.
Do you still, going off slightly off topic, but do you still have a Sunday lunch or roast, Mark?
No, because it's too hot here. It's like a taste. It's 100 degrees practically, so there's humidity. And to tell you the truth, the stuff you can't get Yorkshire puddings over here, can't get mint sauce over here. Do you know what I mean? No, the meat tastes just a bit different. Roast potatoes, we'd have to get. No, I miss my mum's Sunday roast so much.
The chat's following suit. You know, it's
definitely.
I love that from Nick. You can't get baby booze. It's Vic Reeves, isn't it?
I used to put lukewarm tea in a what is it? What's it called? A baby bottle. When we were kids, did you have lukewarm tea in your bottle as a kid?
Yeah, in a sippy cup. In a sippy cup. Yeah.
And I like to think you can have chicken with your KFC, but I'm not sure that's the case anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
It's funny gravy though. I guess it's not. It's nice gravy.
Yeah, that's it. Malt vinegar.
Yeah, got to put vinegar on them as well.
Yeah. And curry sauce.
Yeah,
just bang everything on it, G-Force. Jam. That'll do. Stick it on.
Some jam on.
Well, you just section up. You have your plate, and then you have your sauce this side, your gravy this side, curry.
Come on, Nick. Dave's right. You make your own Yorkshire. I think Nick said this last time. It was like a pancake mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even cook a piece of toast, mate, but I'll have a go.
You don't cook toast. You toast it.
Sorry. I see.
Hey, when I come over to Shabby's house, I'm letting Jen cook all the dinners.
Oh, Jen's look at the size of me. She does all right. Do you know what I mean? She looks after me, our Jen.
And Chris says
I should. I should. Because I'd love it. Yeah. I'd kill for a Sunday roast. Yeah, I would.
Oh. I wonder if it's a pork and chips. That sounds good.
What chips, Ross?
Pork and chips.
Pork, yeah. I like. Sometimes you have a Sunday dinner leftovers, but there's not enough potato, so you do some chips. You do some chips with your gravy with some carrots, and potatoes and chips, and you might have a bit of roast chicken left and loads of vinegar on it. Oh. Matt's sitting there disgusted.
We always talk about food, don't we?
I know.
We always get around food.
It's all gravy. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the essentials we talk about here. Toys.
Yeah. We did a stream a couple of weeks ago. Who was it?
I was going to say something else then,
but Dean from All Thing 80s was on, and Luke Reynolds. We got about an hour and a half into the stream, and we hadn't mentioned anything about Star Wars.
No, we were talking about 80s clothes and trainers.
80s sweets.
That's how it goes on here. We talk about anything.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, we're all interested in the same stuff, and it's funny because you mention one thing, and everybody in the chat says, "Oh, I remember that," and I used to have that.
Bounce off each other, don't we?
Yeah.
Pie Master Cure. Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, liquor. Wow.
Oh yeah. What they do over there though is those big massive steaks for practically nothing, like half a cow. Just take its horns out and wipe its arse. Have one of them on your plate. Very nice. You know what I mean?
That sounds utterly believable.
Oh yeah. And G-Force is right. What G-Force just said again about the loaded fries. Bloody hell, you can't even see it right. They put everything on it. Sour cream, you know what I mean? Chives, that kind of thing. They did really good.
When I was over in America back in 2018, like I just couldn't believe that. Like, you think, well, I just go to the menu and you see, okay, so you just, I don't know, a hamburger and chips or whatever, and you'd be like, you get like a big plate and you think, well, that's gonna be, and that's just mainly for the chips, and you have like a burger next to it, but this is it. You know that when you've had a meal that sets you up for most of the day. Yeah. You know, and then you think, okay, I'll have one of them corn dogs and never again.
No, I had a corn dog.
I like corn. My favourite is Hardee's. It's called a monster thick burger. Matthew, he's like that, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's massive, and it's expensive for a fast food joint, but they make it fresh, so it's like nearly $10 for this burger. But I'm telling you, it's the best thing I've ever had.
Andy's got it. Yeah, gravy and soybeans.
I don't mind a plug, but when I was staying in Minnesota, I was staying with a friend, and we went to a place called the Hogan Brothers.
Right.
And they apparently do the best sauce in Minnesota.
Right.
That's
next day.
And then he says if you can, basically if you enjoy the sauce, you enjoy the food, then you can buy a T-shirt. And I thought, well, it's going to be a while since I'm back here again. So,
like Hooters.
I'm telling you, there's two things I can make myself: a trifle at Christmas. I do a cracking trifle at Christmas, lads, and a shepherd's pie. I can make a shepherd's pie.
But don't mix them up like in Friends. Remember in Friends, trifle.
Oh yeah, trifle.
Jelly, meat, peas, gravy, custards.
Oh no, my trifle's awesome. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Yeah.
Does it go when you take it out? Does it go? Does it do that?
Yeah.
Makes that not.
But my mum has to send me the custard because they don't sell custard over here.
Don't they?
Nope. So my mum has to send me the bird's eye custard for me to make a proper trifle.
What, the powdered stuff?
Yeah.
What?
Bloody hell.
You think that'd be a main thing over there, custard?
I feel sorry for Americans now. They don't have custard.
No. And if they do, I've never seen it ever. So.
Right,
you can make
Send some to Sleeping, send some to Gilster, send some to G4, Jason needs some custard, Andy needs some custard. Well, we'll send him some custard.
Yeah.
There's a joke about custard, but I can't tell you.
Oh, go on.
No, I can't.
Go on.
I'll do another one. So you can make a shepherd's pie, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how to make a shepherd cry?
Go on.
No.
Take the lamb away.
Take
Oh,
them
dear.
away.
Sorry,
Oh, Dad,
All right, we get a lot of dad jokes on here.
I thought my dad jokes were bad.
Those are pretty bad usually.
Yeah, I'm stalking some live streams with some bad dad jokes. I'm like, oh, here's Ted. He's gonna. Oh,
How do you make your own custard if it's not? You have to have the powder, don't you? You can't just make custard out of scratch.
yeah.
That's what I make my own custard if it's with the powder with the milk.
There we go. You can get bird skin, so you can get it.
In Brooklyn, yeah, but he lives in a major city, doesn't he? I mean, it's like out in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Get Dean to send you some.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw Dean getting all the chocolate bars, the Whispers and the Star Bar.
Yeah,
Star Bars. I don't remember.
Star Bars are lovely.
You can't find a Star Bar. I went looking the other day. I was going to get some. Couldn't find any
They've got
anywhere.
loads down the road in the garage.
I'll have a look again. Yeah.
Steve, what's your favourite chocolate bar?
Yeah.
Aero.
Oh yeah.
Peppermint Aero.
Nice.
Peppermint. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You do it with ice cream. You do it with ice cream, Steve.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I would have ice cream, custard, and apple pie.
When I have a dessert, I only have custard with it. Never have cream or anything, just custard.
Oh no!
When I was at school, do you remember at school where you used to get that chocolate sponge cake and chocolate custard at school when we were all at school?
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
I've always really bad for you, but I've always loved.
Oh, I remember it was like semolina or something horrible like that.
No, carnation tin cream.
Yeah.
Oh, I even. Oh, Chris knows. I've had my cornflakes. He'll probably mention that in a minute. With milk, not just carnation milk, because that would give. I'd be dead.
Very good, Simon. Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good one, Simon.
Wow. This is nice, isn't it?
You bird.
I suddenly feel very hungry.
Okay.
When I see Chris this weekend, I am going to get roasted by him. He's going to have a bloody plate of peas that says "twat" on it, like.
I bet he can't wait to see you. He's going to give a right grilling.
I know.
Yeah.
Spell out the alphabet together.
Yeah.
Do you, like to Steve and to the others, do you go to a lot of Comic Cons and shows?
Yeah, I used to go a lot. I did. Yeah, I used to go quite.
Local ones.
Yeah, I used to go to all the London Film Comic Con, Milton Keynes one, Kleptomania. I used to do all that. Because I used to costume.
So well, yeah, Matt's got some great pictures.
Oh yeah, cracking costumes.
There's a picture of Matt as the 1989 Batman, Tim Burton, and Tim Burton Batman, and he looks like Batman from the movie.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Get the picture out, Matt. Yeah.
His Judge Dredd's my favourite. I've said that before live streams. I love that Judge Dredd outfit he made.
Matt's got the jaw. He's got the. He'd make a good Robocop.
Yeah, I was a bit thinner back then when I used to do Batman.
Got the jaw, that bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the cheeks. Okay. You need the Keaton cheeks, as they call it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. It'd be nice. It'd be lovely to meet you guys at a convention. So I'm doing a few more later this year. I'm doing Capcom in Ipswich.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I don't know. Useful. I mean, obviously that might be a bit stretch for you, Mark, but yeah. But who knows? I mean, it'd be nice to do one in America maybe one day.
Yeah.
It'd
be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, you do one around the South at all down the South. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice. You know, as I say, I do really like doing the shows, as I said before, and.
Yeah.
You know, did I play any sports at school? Yeah.
Basketball.
So, you know, yeah. What was that? Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Basketball.
Oh, basketball.
That could be anything, Ted.
Hello.
Child passing.
I was passing short people on the head. That's what I was doing.
He walked passing. Hello.
Yeah, I did do a little bit of basketball. I found out I'm not very good. So I did do tennis, and I used to swim as well. Not at school, but I did do. I was part of a swimming team back in the 90s, and before anyone asked, yes, I didn't have to worry about getting me drowning in the deep end because I could reach the bottom with me, standing up in the deep end.
You didn't have to do as many. You didn't have to do as many lengths, did you? As most people.
No,
really,
I just stretched my arm out and I was outside.
Yeah.
But I did that for about 10 years, and it's
well,
yeah. So it was good. It was good. I had a few medals, won a few medals, a couple of trophies and things. But yeah, no, it was just. It started off as a hobby, and then it just got into building more of sort of like the actual training and everything else. And it sort of like helped a lot with me building up my body and everything else. So it was nice. So yeah. Apart from that, maybe a bit of football, maybe one after goal sort of thing. But yeah.
Oh,
sorry,
Abby's gone. So we just got to say it's 10 to 10, Tez. So Ross has got to leave in a minute. So
Ross
has finish. We've got to finish on time tonight. So there we go.
He's got to fly back to. Yeah, he's got to fly back to Kessel.
I just want to keep an eye on the time. So
it's been really fun, and time goes really quickly when you're having fun. So
thanks, Ross.
We might have you on again.
Always nice having you.
Yeah.
And Steve, how good is it to see Steve here?
I know.
Yeah. It's like
it's very quick. So you've got your own. So you do a YouTube channel, then, do you, Steve?
I do. Yeah.
One of the originals.
Originals. Yeah.
If I had a hat, I would doff it then. But I don't. But yeah. No, it's nice to meet you, and
yeah, and you, Rob.
That's cool. And so is it mainly only the Star Wars that you do?
It is only Star Wars, yeah. Just the action figure reviews, all that.
You don't
collect
anything else, Steve?
Yeah, you don't. Have you got anything like Transformers or G.I. Joe?
No.
Or
always been Star Wars. I mean, when I was younger, I used to dabble in Marvel and ashamedly WWE, all that sort of stuff. But nowadays, it's just the Star Wars. That's the one.
Is there anything out there that's coming out now that's like modern or new that you would go, oh, I wouldn't mind to get one of those, or maybe not do a review on it, but like just have it,
Well, so it's something that's not Star Wars related.
Yeah.
The Marvel stuff, I would love to dip my toes into Marvel, but because I think after Star Wars, like franchise wise, it's Marvel's the next love. But it's one of those. It's like there's so much of it. I mean, like I said, when I was a kid, I was a massive Spider-Man fan, and when I was younger, my Spider-Man collection rivaled my Star Wars collection at one bit. But it's one of those.
So the problem is with the amount of figures we got coming out, Black Series this year, you can't collect everything, can you?
Someone had written it. There's over 107 Marvel Legends figures come out this year, isn't there? Is that right? Something like that. There's so many of them. There's just so many.
But that's another one of the reasons why I think if I was to dabble in anything else, it'd be Marvel, because I don't know what it is in terms of like the synchronization with the Hasbro and Marvel teams and the Hasbro and Star Wars teams, but Marvel just Marvel are getting it so right over at Hasbro. And
I've got
an episode of WandaVision or an episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out, or an episode of Loki comes out. There's figures available for it.
Yeah,
where's
already, isn't it?
Yeah. They're all pipeline reveals. They should be out.
This is it. We got Quill when he died, and we're like, "All right, thanks."
That's why no one's buying
when he was alive.
Oh, spoiler! Sorry.
Don't release the figure when he's dead.
I miss the days where we got figures that were released to coincide with the media. But it's all.
I need to
get. I think the Bad Batch figures from Black Series that Shabby's not being able to find are probably the only figures that have been released at the time that the stuff's on TV, you know.
But if you remember those, Steve, we saw them in the Clone Wars, didn't we? So they had time to get them out in a way. You know what I mean? And then
delayed release then.
Yeah. So,
Were you able to pre-order the Amazon exclusive, the 4-pack Bad Batch? Did you get your hands?
No, I've not bothered with it yet.
Right.
But I'm on the fence about it. I've got it in my wish list on Amazon, so when it keeps popping in stock, I didn't realise that it weren't coming out until November. I thought it was out next month or the month after. So I thought if it pops up again and it's available for pre-order, I'll probably stick one in.
I hate pre-ordering something that's like 6 months or more away. It's just, you think, what's the point? Just wait until like nearer the time, and there's bound to get one, aren't you?
That's what I've started doing with a lot of stuff, to be honest. Like the most recent thing I've pre-ordered at the minute is that Clone Wars Wave of Black Series figures with, you know, Anakin and Echo and all that sort of stuff.
Target or Rain, I never got that either. So Target might as well just give up on.
Echo is the only one I was really interested in. So I wish I got Obi-Wan now, but
that's another nostalgia line for me, because that's obviously that packaging. That's in the era sort of like from when I started up YouTube and everything, and that's what I'm getting a lot of comments now from people saying, I can't believe you're not still on the go, and these are the figures that I would watch you talk about back in the day and stuff. So there's a lot of nostalgia there for me. So I'm excited for them.
No, just so talking about the Spider-Man, I was sorting out some boxes and I came across I think it's about 1981. They brought out some little vehicles, and they had the Star Wars, it's the Spider-Man car and helicopter.
Yeah. Oh, I had the helicopter. Yeah, when I was a kid.
I had the car. I don't know whether it'll be the same one, but I had the car. It had like a weird pincer on the front.
Yeah, like
I bet they came out. Yeah, I remember.
It had like an extendable pincer on the front of the car, and then it was like
this
like a sports car.
I think this one predates that one then, because this one is
solid.
The Batman helicopters and the Bat boats.
Yeah, Corgi Juniors maybe.
I'll have to come on again and show you all.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Why does Spider-Man need a car or a helicopter? It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's like
I know. I always thought
he's a spaceship. Why does he need a spaceship? You can fly.
It might be tired, Matt. Might be tired from swinging through the neighborhood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. His costumes in the wash, and he can't get around.
They are, Matt.
Yeah.
I saw a toy that, I mean, maybe it wasn't legit, but I saw a toy that it was Superman that came with a parachute. So
he might get hit by a ray of kryptonite, and he might need to parachute, can't fly, parachute.
That's a good. Yeah,
I'm sure didn't they release like Darth Vader and Boba Fett on motorbikes or something?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I remember that.
What? What? Motorbikes? What?
Darth Vader was on a police bike.
Well, you need more. There's no motorbikes in Star Wars, but on speeder bikes, you need motorbike.
I don't know. I mean, and the Transformers Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
No, it's the Postman Pat one I want. RSI, I think, got it for me. Hasn't sent it yet. I'd love that Postman Pat Transformer. I'd love that.
Oh. Does it start off as an envelope and end up with a parcel?
Yeah. You know they're all always second class though.
It's not an Amazon Prime then.
He'll open a box up and he'll have a red card inside. He probably will when he gets it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, although there's a bit of chat, it's a few more people in the chat. Dean put a Batman. He reviewed his Batman chopper. Someone gave him a Batman chopper.
Yeah, with some eggs. He got some Cadbury's King eggs, didn't he?
He gets some great stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. I hear. Sorry, I hear. Is it tomorrow? Dave is doing. Vintage. Dave is doing a live unboxing.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow, because we're usually on Friday. He put something in the chat before, and he messaged me.
All right.
Today. Right. We'll all be at Vintage Dave's tomorrow.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We'll have a look. Yeah. So I think we're going to finish like two minutes past because Ross has got to go. And I know he's
been a wonderful chat and lovely to meet you, Steve, and to see everybody else again.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, loved it. Absolutely. Thank you both so much. Thank you both. Brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah.
That's been really,
really good. I mean, we had that a week off and just to come back and have you guys on. It's been spectacular.
Yeah.
It's been really
Will you come back again, Steve? Will you come back on? Say hello.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
Anytime.
Yes.
Give me a shout.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah, well, because we'll talk about gravy again. Because we're talking about gravy again. We will. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think next time we're all on, we should just sit there with a bowl of with chips and gravy.
Yeah, and Matt can sit
I'll
there
have
with
my dry chips.
With dry chips crunching
No,
away.
if you usually do your stream on a Friday, then we should all just get chippy tea.
Yeah, chippy tea's a Friday, isn't it?
Chippy
tea
tea.
is a Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get mine delivered.
You see, that's not fair. I can't get a chippy tea. I can't get one.
Well, you can make one up.
I'll just buy Steve. I'll just share Steve's. Gives a
They've
chips.
got potatoes in America. You chop them up, and it's not the same buying it from doing your own, is it? Though, really.
No.
Oh.
Right.
Right then. Well, thanks to everybody in the
Thanks
chat.
everyone for watching us tonight. Thanks.
Sorry if I missed anybody's comments out.
Are we going to do it? Are we doing it Thursday again next week because of the football?
We might be. We'll let you know. Guess we
might
be. Yeah.
I'll do a trailer.
Yeah, we'll decide. We'll decide, won't we? So probably will be.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Thanks,
everybody. What was that limerick then? Tess?
Sorry. I'll see. I've just. Oh.
Hey, very good.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Wow.
It's been woke. Oh,
that's great.
Feels to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, Gil's just been here for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna play that title music out.
Bye everyone.
I'll play the time
we are going.
Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you. We'll see you Thursday or Friday. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
There we go. Hopefully, I get a copyright claim for playing this, but never mind. Off price.
We got some off-price crick ties, capital, TV, deep freeze, and David Bowie open. All games, gold chains, what's named an Oedipus, Trevor Francis tracksuits from a mush and shit. Push. No income tax, V8, no money back, no guarantee. Black or white, red or blue.
Hey, you can keep changing that. Thanks, Rod. Thanks, Steve. Awesome. Stay on for a bit of chat. We've got to go. Bye, everybody.
Ta-ra!
Ta-ra. Hello. Go and get chips and gravy. Bye.